Hi traders, this is Parthiban and this is a market analysis for 11 June to 15 June. Okay, and this is a disclaimer: do not trade with the money that you can't afford to lose. Okay, I'm going to just give my opinion for all the major pairs and minor pairs. I've already arranged this, and in fact, commodities over here, oil. So there's a lot of opportunity this week. Okay, like I mentioned, for past 2 weeks, euro is still uptrend. There's a lot of buyers entered here. There's a banker's sign, there's a conservative entry, a lot of buyers entered. If we follow the signal, we have made minimum 170 pips. Now what's taking place over here? Some kind of a limitation. uh, what I will reckon is, if the price pull back to this level 1.1660, you can buy back at this area. This is a good buyback area for you to bring the price higher. So, but I see some kind of a limitation taking place here. Sellers are entering the market on lower time frame, so they might push the price to this level or even this level. Then buyers might uh, defend this price to bring the price higher. So one thing very certain: if I'm trading on lower time frame, probably I'm already looking to go short Euro USD lower time frame. Okay. Now about GBP USD. For past 2 weeks, we are uptrend over here. There's a lot of buyers. Yes, the buyers picked the price high. But one thing over here, it's only for 150 pips. I personally feel like pounds about to change the trend. It's no more uptrend, so it's going to go drop because buyers really can't bring the price as high as this, so they're losing momentum. So when they're losing momentum, you can see the way the candles. See, let me zoom the chart. This is a very clear downtrend, but this is the buyers area. Buyers pick the price. The liquidity is reducing. Buyers and sellers are exiting the market, so they feel like buyers has no momentum and sellers feel like, oh, okay, we are dominating. So this chart, what do I do? If the price pull back again to this level, I'll go short, and I'll go short at this area. So with a confirmation, if you ask me, I'll be stay out of the GBP USD for this week because I don't see any clear pattern. If the price drop to this level or lower time frame like H4, I might consider buying with a confirmation. So at the moment, I can't do anything with GBP USD. USD CHF, I think since past 2 weeks, it's just ranging and consolidating lower and lower. My decision is still same. I will buy if the price touch here, or I'll be selling if the price touch here. So it's just ranging within under 20, under 30 pips the whole week. So I'll be staying out of the market. That's for USD CHF. So this is a quite established key level, and this quite established key level. Sellers and buyers are waiting. Okay, how about USD JPY? We managed to go short here like 2 weeks back. We took a profit on this. Now price really didn't touch this level, and price is in the range. If you ask me, I'll be staying out of the market for USD yen for this week. If the price reach this level, I'll be going short. If the price reach this level, I'll be going long. But I don't think so it's going to go by about that's 250 pips. Sell might be possible. On lower time frame, I do see some kind of setups and consolidation here. You can see the price buyers enter the market. They brought the price higher. They penetrated, retest, they advance again. They tried advance, failed. There's some kind of a limitations taking place. Both sides then penetrated down, retest, and then they drop. So then they drop to this level. A lot of buyers are coming in, and this is a very good area to go short on lower time frame like H1, H4. And if you trade on this, your next target is going to be for 40-50 pips or you can even go short if the price reaches 1110, 11021. But I'm looking on daily chart, so I'll be staying out of the New Zealand dollar. New Zealand, sorry, or USD yen. New Zealand USD. It's a very clear setup, established here, double bottom. Price have penetrated higher, it retests and advancing. A lot of buyers are going in here, but you have to realize one thing. Let's look at the price section over here. There's an impulsive candle and a lot of buyers are placing the order. At the same time, they cannot advance higher. So sellers pressure are there, because why sellers are entering the market over here? There's a rally from here to this level, so they're extending the Fibo. This area is a 38.2 level, and this is a 50 level, and this is 61.8 level. So some kind of a buy sellers are defending this level, and if you use a Fibo for the buyers from here to this level, this is the Fibonacci area, 50 to 60%. So if the price drop to this level, you can expect a lot of buyers to enter the market. Those who have learned my price action, you know why we can buy, because this is a partial entry, because conservative entry is already triggered. So a lot of buyers will enter. This overlap with the Fibonacci. So a lot of buyers will come in. On top of that, why a lot of buyers will buy here? Because double bottom penetrated at the retest, a lot of buyers will come in. So this is called confluence zone, where a lot of people are overlapping the entry at this area. So it's a very critical area. You can buy. Australia USD. I think we took a trade last week. 120 pips gain. Okay, now there's actually 2 point of view over here. If you see on this market created low, high, low, high, low, high. So seller's point of view, they're selling here. Previous support becoming resistance, so there's a confirmation they're going short over here. Look at a buyer's point of view. Shoulder, head, shoulder, penetrated, retest. A lot of buyers entered, they try to bring higher. So now what's taking place over here? Sellers are entering over here and buyers are entering over here. So market actually stuck between buyers and sellers. To be safe side, don't go in anywhere here. If you ask me, I'll sell somewhere here or even higher. I'll buy somewhere here or lower. I will not go and buy or sell at this junction. You guys can observe it's going to be ranging for probably a couple of days. Oh, okay, because both point of view is valid. Both of them are concentrating in a small range. And it's very strong why sellers entered here, because the rally from year to year, this is the 50-61% area. A lot of sellers entered. Okay, how about USD Sing dollar? From actually buyers are dominating over here. This see, a lot of sellers have pushed the price lower, 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 and buyers were defending this price consistently. When the sellers try to pressure further, they realize they cannot break below this, then buyers dominate. So the rally up to this level. Now what's taking place is, those who have sold here, this area, they're all in a losing position at the moment. So a lot of sellers who sold here managed to defend the price. That's why they defend the price very strongly. Now the price is consolidating over here, so they're pushing lower and lower. If you ask me, on based on this, the price must reach I think if you see last week's video, we said it must reach the 50% or 61% area. Now price have reached the 50% area. What I say is, I don't see any strong confirmation. If the price drop again to this level, I'll be buying, because a lot of sellers are stuck here. So market must give them opportunity to recover. Okay. And regarding USD Mexican dollar and USD ZAR, I just want to show this to you guys. You can use this as an indicator. Dollar is strengthening against all the pairs. Look at the rally for past few months, 2.5 months. Dollar is strengthening against Mexican dollar, and even USD ZAR. The rally is very clear. Market was consolidating here. They penetrated higher, retest. A lot of buyers entered. They try to break, fail. But one thing is very clear: the buyers are consistent. They start buying here. They bought here. They start buying even higher price, then the breakout took place. The same pattern is repeating. Let me show you this pattern. Look at this pattern. Buyers bought a lower price, slightly higher, slightly higher, slightly higher, and breakout took place, a retest at this area. Now the same thing is taking place here. Buyers bought here, higher, higher, breakout took place, the retest will take place. You can buy here, or even if the price consolidating somewhere here, you can go short, but with a confirmation. Buying here is with a trend, selling here is a counter trend. And USD ZAR, you can't go long because the buy order has a high swap, so you might be losing on the swap. So you always have to take position with sell. Even we know the price is going up, we cannot buy. The swap is very high. Okay. And I'm going to give you 3 entries that I've took this week now, which are at a very good price. I'm going to split the video to part 1 and part 2. Before that, subscribe to our channel and like the video if you feel benefit from this video, and share with your friends. All this technique.